Harry Kane was not the most talented footballer in his youth. He wasn't the fastest, the strongest, or the most technically gifted. In fact, when he was just 8 years old, Arsenal let him go from their academy, deeming him not good enough. Many young players would have given up after such rejection, but Harry Kane was different. He wasn't born with the natural gifts of a footballing prodigy, but he had something far more important: resilience, dedication, and an unbreakable spirit. After being released by Arsenal, he joined his local club, Ridgeway Rovers, before getting a chance at Tottenham Hotspur's youth setup. But even at Spurs, things weren't easy. He lacked the pace and flair of other young strikers, and there were doubts about whether he could ever make it at the highest level. He was loaned out to lower league clubs, including Leyton Orient, Millwall, Norwich City, and Leicester City. Some believed that was where he would stay, bouncing around lower league teams without ever making a real impact. But Harry refused to accept mediocrity. He worked harder than anyone. While others relied on talent, he focused on effort. He honed his finishing, strengthened his physique, and studied the game like a scientist. He was obsessed with improvement, with proving people wrong. His time at Millwall was particularly crucial. It was a rough, demanding club, and Kane had to toughen up. That experience shaped him into a fighter, a warrior who refused to back down from challenges. There were times when he questioned himself, times when the road seemed too long, too difficult. But he kept going. He watched the great strikers, Van Nistelrooy, Drogba, Shearer, and learned from them. He modeled his game on their strengths, absorbing their movements, their mentality, their hunger for goals. And when he finally got his opportunity at Tottenham's first team, he seized it with both hands. There was no looking back. His first Premier League season as a starter was explosive. He scored 21 goals, winning the PFA Young Player of the Year award. Many thought it was a fluke, but Kane silenced the doubters again. Season after season, he improved. Golden Boot awards, hat-tricks, record-breaking performances. He was no longer just a promising striker. He was one of the best in the world. But his journey was not without setbacks. Injuries tested him. Heartbreaking near misses in finals and league races haunted him. Tottenham reached the 2019 Champions League final, a dream opportunity for Kane to lift the club's biggest trophy. But the night ended in heartbreak. A 2-0 defeat to Liverpool, another moment where success slipped through his fingers. Many believed he should leave Tottenham for bigger trophies. He had offers from top clubs, clubs that guaranteed silverware. But Kane stayed loyal, carrying the club on his shoulders, giving everything for the team that believed in him when no one else did. There were moments of doubt, moments when the weight of expectation seemed too heavy, but Kane never lost faith. He doubled down, training harder, refining his skills, and maintaining an elite mentality that separated him from the rest. Then came the ultimate test, leading England. The pressure of captaining his country, of carrying the hopes of millions, is something few can handle, but Kane relished it. He led England to the 2018 World Cup semi-final, their best finish in decades. He won the Golden Boot, proving himself on the biggest stage. In 2021, he took England to the Euro 2020 final, their first in over 50 years. Wembley Stadium, the nation watching, waiting for glory. But football is cruel. A penalty shootout defeat to Italy, another heartbreak, another test of Kane's resilience. It wasn't just about scoring goals, it was about leadership. He motivated his teammates, led by example, and refused to let setbacks define his journey. Even when he finally made the tough decision to leave Tottenham for Bayern Munich, it wasn't about abandoning his roots. It was about pushing himself further, about proving he could succeed anywhere. At Bayern, he has continued to show his greatness, proving that his hunger for success is endless. Harry Kane's story is one of rejection, perseverance, and triumph. He was never the chosen one, never the golden boy, but he made himself into one of the greatest strikers of his generation through sheer determination. His story teaches us that talent alone is not enough. Hard work, resilience, and an unshakable belief in yourself are what truly create greatness. Kane's journey is proof that setbacks are just setups for comebacks, and no matter how many times you are doubted, with enough dedication, you can rise above it all and achieve greatness. And perhaps, the best chapters of his story are yet to be written.